What's your name? What's your question?
When I first met my wife, I was in a situation and going to prison. She rode with me the whole 3 years I did 30 days of being home. I married her. In the first couple months of marriage, I cheated with my ex. And hold on, in my defense, no matter what I do, how many tears I've cried or how much I put in, she won't heal. And how long does it take for her to actually heal, to see me for the man that I am and not the man that I once was?
You got this up, bro.
Wait, doing the 3-year sentence, the first 6 months was great. After the 6 months, she dumped me. She had all the money, cars, everything, and left me. She did her own thing. She went on dates, and I stuck right there with her in prison. Steady sending me home.
Where would you go?
Steady doing my
Where would you go?
She wasn't your wife.
Where would you go?
What other option did you have? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How long has it been since the last time you cheated?
This is crazy.
It's been under 6 months.
Under 6 months.
I know right now that you are not analyzing her healing right now when it's been under 6 months. On average, it takes 2 years to get over one offense. And that is with the help of your partner in the healing process. This woman is probably devaluing herself because of something that you did. We don't never take the time to think about how we offend people and how we cause a process of devaluation to that person. You know how hard it is to look at yourself in the mirror when a man that you love has been cheating on you? It's bad enough I can't look at myself in the mirror, then I have to constantly be reminded every time I look at you. And then now you being performative, trying to do all of these things. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G to make me feel good, but you ain't really got to the core of what you actually did to me. And you ain't do it just one time. You did it multiple times. There is no excuse for that. That woman needs time. Right now, since you being provisional, go pay for her a trauma therapist. Because you just caused this woman CPTSD. Go pay for her a therapist who's going to actually sit down and talk to her. And if it takes her 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, do you have the capacity to help her heal for the process that you created? Is that woman here?
Yes.
I'm not going to bring her up here. I'm not going to bring her up here. I'm not going to do that. I can tell you right now, wherever she is sitting down right now, she's aching even more. Because you got all these women in the audience who calling her a fool. All these women who sitting here laughing. All these women who booing you. And now she looking like, I don't even know if I can return to this man because all of these other women see you for what you actually are right now.
All right. Welcome back to Universal Love, where we get real about love, choices, and the patterns people try to ignore. Tonight, we're tapping into tonight's conversation. So go ahead and get comfortable because this one right here, yeah, it's going to say a lot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel seen.
You do if your partner is amazing. Like, he's amazing emotionally, physically. Earlier this year, I had to have 2 brain surgeries. He stayed with me in the hospitals. He even washed my butt some of the times.
Damn.
But he wasn't working for a couple of months, and I'm 24 now. So I basically feel like I'm just real grown, and I just want to know, like, how long...
Tell me more about this 24 or grown. That's not me talking, that's the crowd.
So what's your question?
Basically, like, we haven't been out on any dates or anything recently, and I just want to know, like, how long do I wait before I feel appreciated?
This saying. And you don't feel appreciated. Can't win.
This is at the point that we have to acknowledge people's capacities. Because while you were in your season of being taken care of, he was the one doing the nursing back to health, right? And he could probably still be trying to regain his capacity for himself after spending his year taking care of you. And as you've gotten able to be better and, oh, I feel better now, I want to go on dates, he's trying to process what he just went through. So instead of you saying, how do I get to the space of me feeling appreciated? What have you done to show appreciation to your man for just nursing you back to health?
You said that you're 24 and you're grown, right? I think this is exactly where you showing your an age at? I want to offer that you learn the signs of a good man. Because if you don't, you will become an of-age mature woman that looks back at him and his wife and his family, and you say, I really up.
Before I got into podcasting, I was a registered nurse. And I'm going to tell you, the idea of love that we have in our youth is not real love. That love where that person is incapacitated, can't wipe themselves, but that partner is there every single day hitting that call light, making sure I bring that meal, watching me wipe and say, you know what, you're not doing it right. Let me step in and do it. That idea of love you got exposed to at 24. You live long enough, you will outlive your money and your house and those cars. And sometimes your children, they get their own lives. They move to different places and ain't nobody there to take care of you but that woman you treated right or that man you treated right. And I want you to just think about that right now before you make any kind of decisions, because you got a man that showed you very own that he's willing to do that.
So basically what I heard was she don't know that she has a good man. Because if she knew she had a good man and she's worried about the dates and the fact that he don't have that much money to take her out on dates, then she completely missed the mark. I think the underlying issue is that she is unknowing of what image she feels like she should have as far as being a man. I mean, madam, any woman that is worth being with will love to have a man like that, because we think about long-term, not short-term IG posts. But let's keep going.
Man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
You know what?
And he's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work, waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression. Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I make more than him.
Ooh.
Right?
And you said he pays all the bills?
Yeah.
And you make more money?
Yeah.
You mentioned that you make more money than him, and I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at their men like they're not doing enough.
No.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more?
The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not. And so when you saying that man lacked ambition, I just think it's ambition in a direction you can't recognize.
So basically, the fact that he put his family before himself isn't good enough. It's so many women that are out here looking for that type of man, and she's ready to toss him away. He might be too boring for her. She might want that complete opposite guy. You know, the one that every woman complain about, the unfaithful, the one who don't pay attention, the one who don't listen, the one who doesn't put anybody's needs before his except himself. He don't care about nobody. He has ambition, ma'am, and you don't want him because he's boring. What is it? He lacks sexual drive. He's coming up a little too short in the inches department. Because, babe, I feel like you got a catch. Anyway, what's your thoughts?
And you
Put it in the
dealt
comments.
with a man for a number of years, met the family, the kids, the friends, but never been to his house. What could he be his agenda?
Can I ask a question? Where y'all?
Hotel.
Oh. This is like a long distance relationship. No, he lives in your vicinity.
Yes.
But you ain't been to no house, no nothing like that.
No,
Y'all
and
hopping from
excuse-
hotels.
What's the excuse? Why haven't you been to his house?
One excuse is he has a teenage son that lives with him. But me, most people who have teenagers, because I have a teenage daughter that had to come back home, and I don't have people in and out my house, so I can
How long you been messing with this man?
It's been about 5 years.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, all right. I don't have people coming in and out of my house. I've been with you 5 years. 5 years now. Now here's the thing. You started dating this man. That kid was in elementary school.
Well, no.
He in high school now.
No, I said
Around about how old is the son?
25. Listen.
Hey, listen
That boy
to me.
good.
Hey,
Not too many teenagers that age that have their own car.
can I ask you?
You called the nigga a teenager. That ain't not no teenager, man.
Hold on.
Man is grown.
Let me
That's a
ask you.
grown-ass man.
25 is not a teenager.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. Hey, listen, this is me, you, Bill, and the audience ain't even here. Can only play in your face if you allow them to.
And that's why.
And
that's
what I'm saying to you is, this man had had too much of your attention, too much of your time, too much of your energy, too much of your body to play with you like this. At some point, you gotta value yourself enough to not be around a man that don't value you enough. All this man got is excuses instead of actions. Talking about my grown 25-year-old son is in the house. That's why I can't have you there. He's only giving you excuses that sound dumb as because you tend to believe him. This man ain't even gotta lie hard to you. Because you at this mic lying for him. I guess what I'm saying is...
No, I'm not lying.
No. Yes, you are. When you watch this back, you can be like, I made excuse after excuse. Let me tell you something. There is a man that will be proud to claim you. There will be a man that's going to be intentional. There's going to be a man that's ready for a commitment. There's a man that won't take you to hotel rooms just to have sex with you. There's a man that will provide safety, clarity, and intentionality. That man ain't it. If you've been with a man 5 years and you ain't been to his house, it's time for you to leave. And let me tell you this, because a man will only do...
Ma'am, I love our black queens, but this is the time that we ask her, are you cool? But you know what? Some women want to have some type of illusion of saying that they have some type of connection, that they will lie for the person who they know that is lying to them. I'm quite sure she knew that mess did not make sense. It wasn't adding up, Linda. So what's really going on? I just feel like she just wanted some companionship because, you know, the older you get, society says if you don't have a mate, you're a nobody. And maybe she just wanted to lie to herself long enough to say that she had a man. Now, the point of her going on tonight's conversation with that information, I don't see why she went up there with that. She should have kept it to herself. As long as you're happy, ma'am. But hey, I guess she wanted them to lie to her just like she was lying to herself. But what's your thoughts? Put it in the comments.